Hey there, guys. So today we have another review, and we're at Scott's apartment. Scott's back.
Welcome.
And thanks to him, he went to Suarez. So Suarez family is in Livingston, New York.
Livingston, New York.
So about 2 hours north of New York City.
Yeah, pretty much.
And upstate brewery, really new.
Yeah, just opened like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. And so we're reviewing Homespun, which is a Hoppy Spelt ale. Here, I guess I'll let you pour yours on.
It was awesome.
Yeah, no, actually, if you want to quickly run through what you have anything to say about the brewery, because it was Scott that visited the brewery. Thanks to him for getting this beer.
Yeah, it was a really cool space. They're basically just a room where you can see into the back where they have their, it looks like they're going to be barrel aging some farmhouse ales.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone there was super cool. They gave me a free glass, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to drinking their beer.
Yep. So, Hoppy Spelt ale, Hoppy Wheat, no, Hoppy Spelt. 4.9%. Beer comes in what, like a light to medium gold color.
Yeah.
Nice taste of that. Just nice looking
carb looking.
Yeah, nice looking beer. Yeah, let's get the aroma on this.
Cheers.
Cheers. So if you don't already know, Suarez family, or the head brewer, it's a couple, I believe, right?
Yeah.
The head brewer, he is a former brewer at Hill Farmstead, and I immediately get that. Like, it smells like a Hill Farmstead beer to me. Like,
it's got, like, it's hoppy with a tinge of, I wouldn't want to say funk, but farmhouse.
Yeah, maybe farmhouse, but what I get is yeasty. It's
right.
It's very yeasty. The same thing that I get in the Hill Farmstead beers.
Yeah.
I mean, I smell this. I'm already thinking like Edward and Susan, like those kind of beers.
Yeah, definitely.
Those are just like lighter ABV, hoppy farmhouse ales. There's also maybe like something about the water. There's a different kind of water treatment that maybe affects the aroma. But yeah, it's hoppy. Like,
yeah,
it's
smells hoppy.
Grassy, a little bit of grapefruit,
Herbaceous.
citrus throughout. A little bit of herbaceous. It's bright. Has a little bit of like yeasty, a little bit bready quality.
I could say you really don't commonly smell a 4.8% beer that smells anything like this. So.
Yeah, it almost leans a little tropical. I'd say like.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, orange, a little bit of mango pineapple thing. It smells really nice. Yeah. Cheers. So you've had this beer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. This is I think I've had, I guess it's the fourth beer from them, and this is one of the better ones.
Yeah, this was one. This and the Walk Don't Run, my two favorites from the brewery.
Mm-hmm. Having literally had Edward, I want to say 2 nights ago, has a little bit of a similar profile. It's just soft, hoppy beer.
But I'm impressed with how well like it stands up. Like it doesn't taste like a four. It's got everything that a more like a bigger beer would have. It's got the same level of complexity.
Yeah, I think maybe the Spelt is offering a little bit of that mouthfeel. It's offering a little bit more chewiness and like viscosity on the on the palate.
Doesn't really linger that much. You get a little bit of hoppiness in the end.
Yeah, it's the same theme with the other hoppy beer I haven't done. It's not like an explosion.
No.
These beers are like not very much like the Trillium or Treehouse beers. They're more like Hill Farmstead beers. They're hoppy but subtle in general.
It's so clean.
It's clean. You get a full mouthfeel experience, but it's like extremely quaffable. It's citrus, dancing around with a little bit of grass, a little bit of pine maybe towards the finish. Wonderful bready structure in the middle.
Yeah, definitely.
Even there's maybe a tinge of minerality that I get in the Hill Farmstead beers.
Right, I definitely agree with you on the Hill Farmstead comment. It has like that farmhouse quality where it's not a sour beer, it's not really a funky beer, but it's
yeah,
a little bit
and
different.
it's a crusher. Yeah, straight crusher. I mean, it's just
great summer beer.
Great summer beer. Again, it's really hoppy, but to a complete profile where it doesn't explode on you. It's
not
just
hoppy in the bitter way.
No, not bitter at all. Really nice and dry. I mean, to me, it drinks like a pale ale, but with a nice complete, without much bitterness. New England style pale ale.
Yeah, and I heard the bartender there. They were explaining beers to people who didn't really know too much about their brewery, and they're like, you're going to see some weird names, but think of these as hoppy pale ales. Like, there's some nuances that you might not pick up.
The Hoppy Spelt ale, but like it's a pale. It's a New England style pale ale.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, again, 2 hours north of New York. I would say this is on par with the Hill Farmstead beer. If you served this to me blind, I would have guessed, where'd you get Hill Farmstead?
Yeah.
It's exactly like that. So what would you give it as a rating?
I'm going to give this, I think it was a 95.
95? All right. Straight crusher. I mean, I'm very much enjoying it. I'll give it a 96 plus.
Nice.
Maybe a 97 minus. I'll give it a 96 plus. Again, I think it really depends on what profile of beer you prefer. I think on a certain, in another situation, I could rate it much higher. Like it's just like a beer that you probably get to drink 64 ounces of, and
yeah, I think it depends what you're comparing it to.
Yeah, it's just a beer that you can drink a ton of and you wouldn't even know. So until next time, guys. Cheers. This is Suarez family. Amazing stuff. Later.
Oh, you don't have to talk about brewery and all that.
Actually,